We all know it, but I'll say it again. The Akimbo Sykov pistols were overpowered. And I say were for a very good reason. Today they've been nerfed, but not like unplayable nerf. Let me explain. The 140mm auto barrel has increased its hipfire spread. The 80 round drums have reduced its movement speed, as well as its ADS movement speed. The Akimbo attachment has also reduced its movement speed. Now that's not too bad. That's just independently though. When you equip both the barrel and the 80 round drums, the damage is reduced then by 25%. So that's when the real nerf comes into play. But if you play with these independently, then it doesn't change the damage. So if you like playing with these pistols at fully automatic, then it still does the same damage. You're just gonna have less bullets to fire. Now that's all well and good. And in the background, you'll see some video of me playing. Now you're probably thinking, wow, that guy is incredible, and thank you. So the main question is the Sykov pistols still any good? Yes, they are, 100%. But this is where it can get pretty complicated, especially if you get mixed up with which works with what. Raven Software, the ones that have dealt with this patch, have said basically what we've been talking about. Use these two together and you will get a slower time to kill. And that is completely true. I jumped into a Modern Warfare bot lobby and basically just had a go. It felt slower, it felt sluggish. So when using this as Akimbo, you've really got to remove one. You got to remove either the auto barrel or the 80 round mag. I'll be honest with you, if I wanted to just rock pistols, I'd rock the M19s. So I'm going to leave the auto barrel on, but take off the 80 round mags. But the trouble with that is that you end up having 12 rounds per gun. And it's just, no. No. Now at this point, I was just going to put the Sykovs in the bin. They had a great 5-minute spell. I knew they were going to get nerfed. I had fun with them whilst they lasted. That is until I saw Warzone content creator JGod's tweet. Now this guy's a Warzone guru if you didn't know already, but in this tweet he states that the auto barrel and mag is only reduced in damage when paired up with the Akimbo perk. Not paired together like side by side like Raven Software was suggesting. So I took off the Akimbo perk and just left the 80 round mag and the barrel run. This really didn't feel that much slower in time to kill. It still felt like the gun I was using prior, just a little bit slower in movement speed and ADS. So I went out to fix that. I added in the tac laser to reduce the ADS time. And I also made sure I had the VLK Elite rear grip. This will help with recoil control. Now the next question was the monolith suppressor. Do I remove that and add in a stock to further decrease the ADS time? Maybe even add in a trigger action to increase the fire rate. Having played around with this for a second, I then decided that the monolithic suppressor was the best choice, especially when it came to a bit longer fights. Because I'll be honest with you, recoil control doesn't matter too much with this weapon. You're more likely going to pair it up with an AMAX or an M4A1 or the recent secretly buffed Kilo. Great, I know. So the main objective of this weapon is to win those close range fights. I'm not going to lie to you, it's not the quickest TTK in the game. The AS-FAL is better, the FFAR is better, even the Peloton headshot is better. It allows you to have Ghost off the get-go and it's a pretty cool weapon overall. A few player tips to help you whilst playing with this weapon. Know the fight you're getting into. If you're walking through open field, there's no point having a Skyroth equipped. Have something else that can deal with that medium to long range fight. However, when storming a building, have it equipped. It might actually help you, especially if someone's around the corner hiding in the shadows. So understand the scenario and the environment you're in. If you're in that predicament and you are fighting off a team with this gun, once you run out of bullets, it's quicker to swap weapons, especially when you've got the perk tune-up on. Of course, even though the movement speed and the ADS movement speed has been decreased, still strafe. You don't know how good or how accurate that other player is, so strafing left to right whilst using this pistol is definitely going to help you in some fights. Now the last one is pretty much, if you was rocking this pistol before, you probably have the 5mm laser on there. That is visible to enemy players. With it being a slower ADS time, you might want to ADS round the corner as a pre-fire, especially with the tac laser equipped. It is visible towards enemies. They can see the green laser. What you're better off doing is jumping around corners and ADSing mid-air, hopefully snapping onto your target before you hit the ground. That will basically disorientate some people, especially if you're being a little bit more aggressive. And that's pretty much everything I've got to say about the Sykov pistol. If you made it this far along into the video, thank you very much. I truly do appreciate you. You get the chance to be actually first pick for a video idea that I'm going to have on this channel pretty soon. In the comment section down below, if you want to be a part of it, all all you need to do is say me, followed by YouTube or a Twitch name. What that basically does is allow me to have permission to watch over your Warzone or Call of Duty footage and basically react or give you pointers. These pointers will be related to Warzone wins or how to get more kills, or even if you've got another idea, or even if you want me to look at a particular thing, feel free to leave that in there as well. That'll confuse a bunch of people, but only you guys will know about it. My name is Kinixty. If you want to subscribe, help support the channel, and also leave a like, feel free to do so right now. Goodbye.